Hi friends, I'm Ninmal, and today my topic is Executive MBA versus MBA, which is better. So choosing the right type of MBA program can be the key to searching your career goals. Here's how to figure out if an Executive MBA is right for you. People may decide to further their business educations at any point of their career. So, business schools often offer a range of programs that accommodate verifying varying levels of expertise, and executive MBA EMBA is an advanced business degree program designed for people who are about 10 to 15 years into their career. That means who's there in working side. So students enrolled in a full-time Master of Business Administrations, that is MBA program, are typically a few years of their career. On the opposite end of the spectrum, students with no formal work experience will often for a Master of Science MS in Business. In many cases, a business schools will confer the same degree to both EMBA, that is Executive MBA, and MBA candidates. However, they will structure the two programs differently to align with candidates' expected skills levels and needs. Choosing the right business degree program for you can help you to get the most out of your educations. Here are some keys distinctions between EMBA and. So first of all, you have to know that what is an EMBA. An executive MBA EMBA is an advanced business degree program designed for professionals who are about 10 to 15 years into their career. Those who are earlier I talked that who's those who are working right now. So candidates will often continue working while pursuing their degree. So classes are typically scheduled outside of normal business hours. More intensive instruction allow candidates to complete their program in 2 years, the same time frame typical of a traditional MBA. So now you have to know that what is the difference between two MBA, an executive MBA and an MBA. Generally, EMBA, executive MBA, and MBA programs results in the exact same degree. Some schools might differentiate between the two by adding executive MBA to their EMBA degree. But since the general is consistent across program, most of universities do not distinguish between them. EMBA and so EMBA versus MBA program comparison. Executive MBA, first we talk about this. Typical program length 2 years it would take. Type of schedules, Friday evening or any weekends. Concentrations typically not required and sometimes unavailable. Some programs offer limited elective options that allow students to build their own specializations. Other side, full-time MBA, 2 years, full-time. Many programs offer or require major or specializations in areas such as accounting, economics, finance, healthcare, marketing, operations, or strategy. So EMBA and MBA program typically fit the same amount of work course into the same 2 year span. One major difference is in the delivery of their coursework. Full-time MBA candidates attend school full-time for their degree, may live on or near campus, and do not usually have time for a full-time job while pursuing their degree. Other side, EMBA programs usually schedules classes outside of typical business hours on Friday nights and weekends to accommodate candidates with full-time job. Many programs will also require pre-planned week-long seminar or immersive experience a couple times over the course of the program. Candidates may live near campus or commute but won't often live on campus. Other side, EMBA classes tend to be more intensive than MBA classes for 2 reasons. The condensed structure means more information is packed into each class, and EMBA candidates typically enter their program with significantly more work experience, naturally generating higher level class discussion. So EMBA versus MBA admissions requirement and student profile. For executive MBA, common application components: resume, essays, official academic records, application fees. Okay. Full-time MBA, resume, essays, official academic records, application fee. Test requirements: GMAT, executive assessment, often optional, GMAT or grey option required. Letters of recommendations: 1 or 2 letters of recommendations plus employer endorsement often required for executive MBA, EMBA. For full-time MBA, 1 or 2 letters of recommendations often required. Work experience for EMBA, executive MBA, applicants have an average of 14 years of experience and management experience often required. And for MBA, applicants have an average of 5 years of experience, though typical not required. Average age for EMBA 38 years, full-time MBA 28 years. For both EMBA and MBA programs typically have equal high admissions standard, which vary depending on the school. In general school, admissions offices aim to consider applicants as whole people, looking at each individual's academic profile, professionals' achievements, and personal characteristics. The application process for both EMBA and MBA program are similar, with most programs including the same basis requirement: a resume, essays, academic records and transcripts, letter of recommendations, and an application fees, which varies depending on the program. Some bobs are regarding test requirements, work experience, and employer. So if you do not have the professional experience required for an executive MBA program but want to maintain a full-time job while pursuing your degree, you might consider looking into part-time programs and online programs. Both of these MBA options can offer more flexible scheduling than full-time programs and can help you achieve similar career goals. Class instructions and discussions level will align more closely with that of a full-time MBA program. However, it may take a bit longer to complete your degree, depending on how many classes you take each semester. A part-time MBA may take between 3 and 5 years to complete. So now we have to know that does an EMBA, executive MBA, have the same value as a full-time MBA? So since many universities confer the same degree to both EMBA and MBA graduates, the two degrees will typically look the same on a resume and hold the same value on paper. One potential difference, however, is in the network students acquire during their program, because they are more condensed. EMBA, that is executive MBA programs, tend to sections their students into as an EMBA students. You may be taking classes with the same group of people throughout the degree process. Other side, the full-time MBA programs have a bit more flexibility since tends to be a wider range of classes options and more rooms for customizations. Additionally, because EMBA, executive MBA candidates are often looking to continue advancing in their established line of work, the career service offered to EMBA candidates may be different than those offered to MBA candidates. MBA candidates may participate in one campus career fair or recruiting events that are geared toward people earlier in their career looking for new employment. EMBA candidates will more likely receive services such as executive coaching offered by 83.3% of EMBA programs geared toward later stage career advancement.